All right, so I already did the introduction outside, but I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you guys again.
Sure.
Top luxury real estate rehabbers here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so this deal was actually a short sale. So we locked this up as a short sale. We got it for $2.65 million.
So like these arches here, are you keeping these or squaring these off as well? So what do we got going on here? What is your plans for here?
This is the room that you see right away. It's open to most of the house, and it is one of the rooms that's situated for the best view with this property.
You can't buy another view like this.
No.
Right, in Las Vegas, it's very hard to find a view like this that's on the golf course. It's on a double fairway of the golf course. So theme throughout the house, like Jesse said, embracing that kind of Spanish style. We're going that Santa Barbara, Montecito, white smooth coat walls, nice warm actual real wood floors throughout. But in here, if you look up,
Ooh, I love the ceilings.
Yeah.
we loved this ceiling.
I would leave that.
We are.
One of the things we loved most about this house was this bar area with this old school ceiling. It's gonna match beautifully with the white smooth coat walls as well.
I can see the budget going up very
That's where we get
quickly.
the 700,000 from. Yeah. Probably land somewhere around the 650.
We're using 40,000 now for the stair rail, so if it comes in at 25, great. We just saved ourselves 15K.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect, okay. We talked about the kitchen. You guys are gonna show me around here.
Just going into the kitchen real quick, these two French doors here, we're taking these out completely to the rear patio. We have a giant rear patio that we'll show you later, but we're actually gonna extend these up to 10-foot sliders.
Perfect, I do like that because it's really gonna push you right outside,
exactly.
So now into the kitchen. One cool thing that is super in line with the entire theme of this house is all the beams.
Yeah.
So these beams are going to be kept. They're going to be kept in their condition, cleaned up, and we're going to utilize those as one of the accents in this entire room.
Perfect. Okay, cabinets, ripping everything all out, right?
Everything
Ripping
goes.
everything out. The beautiful old Wolf appliances, unfortunately, are gonna be tossed.
Yep.
York, you better pick that up and sell it on Craigslist.
That's for you. That's for you, my man.
That's a couple grand right there.
That is.
So we're doing a couple things. I'll cover this area, and then Landon can like take you, because we're doing something really special in that corner.
Okay.
So this island is obviously already massive.
Okay.
We're going to probably make it even bigger.
Wow.
So we're probably going to extend it, I'd say about maybe a foot or 18 inches this way, and just make it that much more massive. We're going to waterfall this smaller end and the larger end that he's sitting on there, and this entire side is going to have seating.
Okay.
Once the island's done, the sink's going to stay in its original location. Our stove is going to be converted to a slide-in range. It's going to be a 48-inch. It's super, super, super nice.
What color are you guys doing on that?
Black.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
What's the brand?
I'd have to look at that for you, but we have one of the ones that we've identified and picked out.
Okay.
So the idea is to center this between those beams on this back wall.
Okay.
So that once it's installed, we can have the hood, which we're thinking about doing a smooth coated hood as well, so that blends right into the walls, be centered all the way up right in there. Because as of right now, it's kind of on over to the left.
I would have never thought of that, but yeah, that's a genius idea, because when you walk in, you want to make sure
everything looks nice and symmetrical. The rest of this wall is going to be tiled with no cabinetry.
Okay.
So we're going to have tile end to end and some sconce lights and shelves surrounding the hood. Over here is going to be all of our upper cabinetry.
Okay.
And when it comes to the island, the lowers and the uppers, that's where we get into the cabinet variation. So we're thinking that all the lowers underneath the surround countertop and the island countertop would be black cabinets.
Ooh, nice.
With a light top. And then these uppers here and over by the fridge would be like a natural wood color.
Okay. Now, hardware on here, obviously we're not going to do black hardware. What are we doing on here, and also the faucet as well?
So that's where earlier I was mentioning on the black, the gold may look the best. So maybe we go with some of that stuff here where we have the black cabinets.
Okay. And the refrigerator still going there? We're doing a full built-in refrigerator?
Yeah, so actually on this side of the kitchen, it's a little bit odd because we have this little walkway to the dining area.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to frame this walkway in, delete the walkway. You don't need to access the dining room from here. And then we have a really small walk-in pantry for such a large house.
So what are we doing then?
So what we're going to do is we're going to take this entire pantry wall down. And I know you're going to like this. Remember our secret pantry we did?
Oh, you guys are going to do another one going here?
We're going to do a secret pantry, so the fridge will stay where it's at. It's going to look like double stack cabinetry as it is now. And then we're going to frame this in and have a secret pantry door here
Oh, and you get all this extra
walking
room.
in to a much larger walk-in pantry.
You know what I noticed? You guys have the vision. Like, you guys are walking through
gotta have the
properties.
vision.
But then what happens if you run across a problem where this is a load-bearing wall that you need to have, you know, something here?
Yeah.
Well, how do you guys overcompensate that? Or you just pay more money and say, hey, we got to get it fixed?
Yeah,
Engineer
so
it.
we kind of thought about that for this because that could absolutely be load bearing.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is still make it feel like it's a walk-in pantry.
Yeah.
And where the cabinet is now, we're going to create a nice little coffee bar area. So still have the lowers, put a free hanging shelf there, backsplash it all the way up. And we're going to remove the door off here and put nice thick shelves in as well. So it's going to be a little bit separated, but still overall when you walk in this secret pantry door, you're going to feel like you're in a larger walk-in pantry room.
Now, we talked about you centering the stove here.
Yep.
What's nice about it, because you still have that angle and you have another angle here, it should look symmetrical at that
Right.
point.
Totally.
Yeah.
So your cabinets will be all along the entire kitchen wall.
Nice. So then you would have to walk this way to your formal dining, right?
Right,
Okay.
which isn't super convenient. It's
Yeah.
actually the way that you're pretty much, whether you come down the stairs or from your living room, you're going to come into the kitchen
Yeah.
this way anyway.
Now, I feel like this is such a small dining area.
It's a little bit small.
Are we doing anything with this to make it look bigger? Moving the light on over? I mean, what are we
There's
doing
not a lot
here?
we can do.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a detriment to the house, right?
Yeah.
There's no huge formal dining area. Kitchen, we have the breakfast bar seating like we discussed on the island, so a lot of people are going to eat there mostly.
Okay.
But here we're just going to upgrade a little bit with a chair rail, add some sconces to the center of each angled wall, and we're going to fill in the soffits up top to make it a nice flat ceiling, and then hang the light in the center of it.
Okay. All right. What else do we have going on?
So we have a couple interesting features right through here. You have a hallway leading to your 3-car garage,
Okay.
which actually has a pass-through garage,
Okay.
which we can show you in just a second. But what mansion isn't complete without its own home theater?
Yes, and it looks like they use this as
This was a bedroom, yeah. So
Okay.
one of the kids was staying in here. That was the previous owners, but this is already built with a step down.
Okay.
This is already built with the sound surround, the sconce lights.
Okay.
So we're going to embrace this room. We're going to do a custom built-in TV with cabinetry on that wall. Stadium style seating. You have 2 rows right here. We're going to hang a couple really nice lights. It's already wired for sound. Redo all the sconces, and now you have a full-blown home theater.
Nice. Good job. And you guys are obviously going to paint this probably darker color?
This will look a
Different
little
color,
bit
yeah.
different. Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be kind of a one-off. This is one of the only areas that's going to get carpet as well in the house.
Perfect.
We'll trim it out real nice. It's going to look like a really nice
And you
little
guys are doing a full TV. What are you guys doing here? Projection or?
So no, we're actually going to do another 120-inch
Okay.
TV that's fully built-in, recessed, and it's going to have like wood accented cabinetry like
Okay.
all over.
Love
it.
that. Good
Yeah.
job on that, guys.
Yeah, this
All
one's
right.
going to be fun.
Yep.
Cool. What else do we have?
Let's go check out the master upstairs.
Oh, okay. Let's go take a look at that.
So we do love that the staircase is kind of a center showpiece of the house.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
when you walk in, it's going to be super beautiful. Another reason why we really love this house is once again, from almost every main area of the house, you have a view of the city.
Yeah.
So when you walk right up your staircase, boom, beautiful view of the city with this giant window right up the staircase.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. That's gorgeous.
So you have views from the main family room, the kitchen, right up your main staircase, and then we'll go to the primary bedroom and show you those views.
Cool. So this is a little bit unique. You got 2 steps
Yeah.
coming
And,
into the
and
primary.
really short doors.
Yes. Are we doing anything with this?
Yeah. So this is one of the first things before we even get into the
You
room that
literally
we're.
almost hit your head as
I
we
know
were
it's
walking.
close. It's close.
Yes.
Yeah, for him, it doesn't work.
No.
So we're gonna remove this entire arch on the outside of this room, and we're gonna raise the door up to 8-foot doors.
Okay, perfect.
So right away, the door is gonna feel taller. We're gonna get rid of the arch that makes it feel very shrunken down, and then you have access to your new room.
Wow, look at this room.
The room's a great size, but as you can tell, also like that living room downstairs, even the kitchen layout, you do have some strange angles.
Yes.
And so we're kind of working with that throughout the whole house. This wall's kind of jagged over here, and you don't have one clear-cut flat wall facing the bed, but you have a couple angled walls.
So what are we doing with this to optimize that?
So right here, we're going to use that center wall. You can tell they didn't really even use that whole span from
Yeah.
corner to corner. They offset this for some reason. So we're going to use this corner to corner
Okay.
and highlight this wall in the middle, which I think faces the bed the best,
Yes.
and do a custom fireplace, linear gas, and TV over.
Yeah, it'll probably look a lot like the one we do in the main room downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I notice as we come in, again, we have the windows, brings you straight out to the strip, and again, number one money shot, which is this is a gorgeous view, and you have this beautiful balcony too as well.
Yeah.
Overlooking the golf course. What hole is this? Do you guys know?
It's 15 and 16.
Nice. Gorgeous. Okay.
Every room actually has its own balcony too,
Oh,
which
really?
is a really cool feature for all these
Yep.
secondaries even.
Obviously, we're getting rid of the chandelier.
Yep.
Are we changing the crown moldings on this?
Crown's
All
coming
that's
down
coming
throughout
down.
the whole house.
Okay.
And none's going back up.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nice
All
straight
right.
lines.
So let's take a look at this bathroom. So it actually drops down about 2 steps, which is very unique. It's kind of like all different multi-levels in this house.
Little difficult, something that we got to embrace, we got to work with in this
Yeah.
one. So the master bath is a little bit different, right? It's very jagged, it's like a puzzle walking through.
Okay.
So the plan for this is we put a $60,000 renovation budget just on the primary bathroom alone.
$60,000.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is come through and take down almost every wall that you see in this entire room, and we're gonna redraw it and rebuild the entire room.
Yeah, because it seems like you can literally open all this up.
Yeah.
And you just have one huge room here, and this closet looks like you can also open this up a little bit too. So
Until we get this down to an empty shell where we can actually optimize the layout, because right now it's not optimized at all.
No.
Look at this pass through between the tub
2
and the
feet
counter.
here.
Like there's
Yeah.
no way that this should happen when you have this much space to work with.
okay. So let's say if you guys open this up, I can already see how large this room is going to be.
Yeah.
Where's the shower going? Right. Obviously, it's going to be a spa-like shower.
Right.
Are we putting it on the corner? And where's all the vanities? What were you guys thinking about this?
So we'd like to use possibly a similar area in the shower.
Okay.
It has a really weird round curve
Yeah.
which eats into the closet space, which we could easily straighten out and not lose a lot of square footage in the shower, but then gain a lot by bringing it out to
All
the
way to
corner.
wall.
Which is perfect.
And so fully built in, large glass enclosure, probably with a tub inside, and so it gives you that spa style shower enclosure. And then we have the shower kind of situated where it is now.
Okay.
Then we can remove this because the tub's already made it inside.
Perfect.
We have a much larger wall to work with as far as vanity goes. And we can reposition the closets even closer up front if we
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah.
We're thinking if we remove the his side closet, which is most likely this one,
Yeah.
we could probably rebuild it here and frame this in and do a really nice build out on these walls to create the his side closet. And then we'll have room, a lot of room for the her side closet to make it just as amazing as we can.
Yeah.
Love that.
Closets could actually stay here, bathroom here, closet here, shower in the back, and then this is all vanity space
Right.
now.
Oh wow, that's perfect. I can't wait to see what this thing looks like.
Yeah, this is going to be, this is the big challenge of the house is what can we
Yeah.
do with this room?
All right, what else rooms do we have? Because there's so many rooms here, right? I think we got more down this way.
Couple more bedrooms to cover.
Okay. So right off to the front here, we have like a Jack and Jill balcony, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
You guys doing
a
anything
little
to this or just?
Juliet balcony
Little
here for
Juliet.
that. So all the doors in this entire place are being replaced.
Okay.
We're doing like no stops for this rehab.
Okay.
So we're not going to adjust any of the details on the outside. The exterior is actually, once it's repainted and all the columns are straightened out, it's going to match that style perfectly.
Okay, perfect. Columns are obviously going to be squared out. What are we doing with this? This is kind of a little bit unique. And it looks like we have another door that leads to the outside. Is that an elevator? What is that?
It's another balcony.
It's another balcony.
There's endless balconies
secondary
here.
bedroom on the other side of it.
Secondary bedroom on the other side.
Yeah.
That's very unique. It's like almost like a birdhouse.
Yeah, and this is like a little yoga room, reading area.
Okay.
You know, it's probably going to stay kind of how it is. We are going to end up removing this center column here to make it a little bit more open. So we'll bring that
Redo this arch.
all the way
Oh,
around,
nice.
so it's one large arch. But in terms of the room, the hardwood floor is going to run through it, so it'll just feel like a nice cohesive area.
Okay, great.
So we have a couple. What's nice about this is you've got the primary bedroom on one side of the house, and then all the secondaries on the other. So as we said, each secondary has its own balcony, which is awesome.
Okay, so I see that was the balcony that took us to this room
right.
here. Okay, I see what's going on. All
And
right,
they all have their own ensuite bathrooms as well.
perfect.
We do have the laundry up here, conveniently located next to all the bedrooms as well. So
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
They thought about this years in
Exactly.
advance because homes that were built around this time period, you had to walk downstairs, which didn't make any sense.
horribly inconvenient.
Yes. What are we doing?
So,
This.
a quick detail here that we're going to be essentially removing half of.
Thank God, because it feels like it takes up too much room.
It makes this hallway a lot skinnier than it needs to be, but we're still going to keep this architecture at the top.
Okay.
These are going to be squared off, run all the way down to the floor, and the in-between storage will be removed.
Perfect.
So essentially, this is just going to be a nice columned area, archwayed area, for you to hang a sequence of art pieces or put some plants underneath.
Okay.
It's just a nice accent, but less heavy.
Perfect.
And then we saved the best secondary bedroom for last. This is the favorite kid's bedroom.
Yeah, I think this is the
Largest
yeah,
room.
I'll take this.
You're lucky
any
to
day.
have this one. You're
I mean, look at
sitting on
this
the
view.
balcony.
They have the nice balcony with the nice
Okay.
view.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? 4-can lightings. We're gonna level it out, equal it out, and also we're gonna do the crown molding. Obviously, paint. Are we doing carpet on here too as well? What are we doing?
Fresh carpet in all the beds.
Okay. Is that common in all your flips where you just do that in all the bedrooms?
Yeah, so what we do is we run hard surfaces, whether it's tile, wood, VCT, through the main areas of the house. A lot of times we run it through the master,
Yeah.
and we carpet the secondary bedrooms. We're going to be carpeting the movie theater, obviously. But we always give our buyers an option, so when they close, it's actually pretty easy for us to come in and put hard surfaces just in the bedrooms.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a cost, and we can do that pretty quickly as well. So we always outfit them with carpet. That's just the way that we roll out. But if it is a deal breaker at the end of the day, it's a quick and easy thing for us to fix.
Now, based upon the changes that you guys are doing to this room, what is the average cost or something like this?
For this room
Just this
specifically,
room.
So changing it from carpet to tile.
Carpet to tile. We're talking about the lighting as well. We're talking about the molding. Just kind of like a rough. What do you guys are normally paying?
So since each room has its own bathroom,
Yeah.
we're also building out the closets in this room.
Okay.
The bathroom, just the shower and glass alone, is probably going to be $3 to $5 grand.
Yeah, I'd say $5 for
You
these,
have
for this
another
house.
maybe $2 grand for your vanity setup, countertop, mirror, sconce lights, all that. Closet in each of these, although they're not super oversized, is still going to be about $3,000 to $4,000 for each closet. And then the rooms itself gets flooring anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500, depending on what we use. The lighting isn't too much, and the ceiling fan isn't too much.
Yeah, very cheap.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, guys, that's their cost. Your cost hiring a contractor
Yeah,
is going to be
yeah.
completely different.
Just double it.
Yeah,
I
double.
mean, retail rehab on this house, I can imagine. I'd say at least $1.5 million to $2 million
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Whew.
for what we're doing.
Okay.
Want to check out this
So
last
going
bathroom
into the
here?
main bath.
Closet
Closet
area.
on this one you can see is a little bit larger than the rest.
It's a lot larger.
So doing the build out's definitely going to be probably $3,000 to $5,000.
So are we changing any type of design as far as moving walls, or we're just going to leave it the way it is, guys?
The layout's going to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But this one is obviously outfitted much better for a walk-in shower. It's got
Yes.
a nice niche to walk in, tile all the way up.
Now, one thing I did notice about this, guys, it's very dark in here.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Because we need some light.
Lighting.
the lighting alone is all yellow lighting throughout the house.
Yeah.
Older, dated, opaque fixtures that don't give off a lot of light. So just the new fixtures are going to be a lot brighter. But we're definitely going to add new LED cans throughout the entire house.
Okay.
So all the bedrooms, the entire house is going to get that new LED daylight trims.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this room going from one sconce, one dome light, and 2 sconces over the mirror
Yeah.
could have 3 to 4 cans in it, another hanging light, 2 more sconces on the wall. So we're going to triple or quadruple the lighting in each room.
Now, all the bedrooms and the bathrooms, are they all going to be pretty much the same as far as material-wise? Or each room is going to be a kind of a different theme?
So the bedrooms are going to be very similar.
Okay.
The bathrooms is where we're going to change it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each bath will have different tile choices for the showers and the floors. We're actually going to do different cabinet colors as well and countertops for each bath and switch that up. So fixtures and faucets are going to be similar throughout the entire house, just black, nice black fixtures and faucets. But the cabs, counters, tiles, those are all going to be different for each bathroom.
Is that something that you guys recommend at a home at this price point when you're flipping a home?
Yes, absolutely. You can
Okay.
totally get away with redoing the house, all very cohesive
Yeah.
in the entry-level price points. But when you're up north of possibly $5 million,
Yeah.
you gotta have the house feel custom.
It's got to feel like a designer came through here
Yeah.
and thought about every square inch of this house.
So what are we putting, like a 12-foot slide, or what's going here? Like?
10-foot glass,
Okay.
edge to edge.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 12 or 14 feet wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to put it with more than 3 panels, probably 4 or 5 panels.
Well, if you do 4 or 5, it's going to look too narrow, right? Each door?
Instead of looking narrow, the glass looks narrow.
Yeah.
But when you collapse the door, you don't have a third of it left in place.
Oh, you're doing the bifold doors.
It reduces it. It's not a bifold, it's still an accordion style.
Oh, okay.
They pass by. But instead of having this much glass left in place,
that makes sense.
You'd be left with maybe half of that.
Oh, that's a genius idea. Now, is it a multi-slide where you can go both directions on it?
Probably
It's
one
gonna be
side.
one way,
direction.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Take a look at this. Now,
Yeah.
this is the money right here.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is the $5 million price point right here.
And don't you want to be out here and enjoy this view
Yes.
all the time under a giant covered patio?
Yes, this thing is
The covered
gorgeous.
patio is a huge selling point as well. I mean, it takes up a lot of space, and it leaves us room for a huge outdoor kitchen as well.
So are we doing anything with this, or just cleaning it up and just leaving it the way it is?
We're redoing the whole thing.
Okay.
So we're gonna take all the stone off of it. We're probably gonna stucco it to match the smooth coat exterior.
Okay.
We're gonna put what we think is dark, almost cement or slate color Decton around the entire outdoor kitchen, and of course put new appliances in it.
Okay. Now, this pool right here, it looks like the pool needs a lot of work.
The pool needs some love.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of deferred maintenance. It's very visible on the outside of the home. The landscape has obviously been left to die, and the pool has not been maintained. But lucky for us, the pool shape and style is really, really nice.
Yes, I like
We
it.
have our infinity edge right here looking at the view, and it's Pebble Tech.
Yes.
So although this is a really nice pool, it still has to be completely rehabbed. So we're going to drain the pool, redo all the Pebble Tech, redo the equipment, all the jets, functionality of the pool, the lighting as well,
Yep.
and then basically put this whole thing back together.
And what's the price tag on something like this?
Right now we have budgeted about $45,000 for the complete pool rehab.
Nice. And is this a saltwater pool or just chlorine pool?
Just chlorine.
Chlorine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So over here, what are we doing? Vegetation,
Yeah.
synthetic grass?
Let's take a look. So since the back of the house, which is all covered patio and pool,
Yeah.
kind of takes up a lot of the yard, you'd really think, okay, well, that's your backyard.
Yeah.
But one cool thing about this lot is that you still have a huge green space
Okay.
on the side of the house. It still has the view as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to take down a lot of this vegetation. A lot of it's, you can tell, has been left to die.
Yeah.
So we're going to take down everything that's really against the house right now, because we're going to need access to change the columns and paint the house. And then for every 4 to 5 plants we take out, we're probably going to put 1 to 2 back in.
Okay.
So a little bit more minimal
Simplify
and
it a bit.
clean.
And I'm sure you guys are going to do a lot of lights out here too
Yeah.
as well,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
But we're probably going to resod the entire space that you see now that has died out.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's going to be a beautiful green yard. And what we love about it is look at the privacy from the neighbors.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Completely private back here.
So
And-
that will be just a full green wall lit up at night. It's going to look epic.
So what did you guys have for a budget-wise for the landscaping?
So right now we have about 50,000 put in for
Wow,
landscaping.
50,000.
Yeah.
That's pretty pricey.
Yeah,
It adds up
I can
quick,
see how
doesn't
this
it?
adds up.
it does.
Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me and the crew and everybody, all the subscribers out there, allowing us to walk your property. I really do appreciate that. Also, I want you guys to support these guys. They are like kick-ass #1 company out here in Las Vegas when it comes to flipping luxury homes. You guys also have a coaching program too as well, right?
We do. It's called the Boeckle Brothers Academy.
All right, what else do you guys have? Because you guys have that and some sort of mentoring program or something like that. You have a few programs, right?
So inside the Boeckle Brothers Academy, we
Yeah.
teach people from all levels, whether you're an entry-level investor or you've already got a couple flips under your belt. We have content and weekly meetings that help you excel your business and scale your business. So that's the Boeckle Brothers Academy. If anybody's interested in getting started investing or you're already investing and want to grow your business, definitely check that out. Sign yourself up. If you're an agent in town, also, we run a full-service brokerage. So we're always looking for people to represent us on fantastic multi-million-dollar flips.
And also, if you guys want those little quick tips, you guys are also on Instagram too as well.
That's right. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and our YouTube channel at the Boeckle Brothers.
I do appreciate you guys. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.